So often I'm asked, why did I build the Explanar? Well, I've been probably teaching for the best part of 20 years and I was the head pro at Woburn in all of that time with lots of different pupils of varying levels. But what I found was the moment I gave them some information about the golf swing, I damaged their instinctive ability to do it in the first place. Because let's face it, the swing lasts less than 2 seconds, like 1.82 seconds. How much can you think about in that time? And yet people were trying to hold 5 or 6 things in their head, and I could see that the paralysis by analysis took place at an early stage of their development. You see, in soccer and tennis you learn to improvise and you play around and you develop some skills, and then you might get some coaching. But generally in golf people get coached very, very early and don't get a chance to improvise or do anything instinctive. It becomes a process of thought followed by physical movement. So very simply, Explanar is a hoop with a flat surface called the plane fin. It's adjustable to your size. And in effect, what Explanar is, it's the training wheels for the golf swing. So common to all of us who have learned to ride a bicycle, the art of balance and not falling off, we learnt at an early age. And I don't know about you, but I remember very clearly my dad just holding the saddle of my little bicycle as we went through the park. And eventually I got a feel for balance. I also remember very clearly he bought me a little bicycle, and the little bicycle had the training wheels, and the training wheels need to be slightly off the floor. In other words, I need to be able to wobble a little bit. Trying to swing the club perfectly or in textbook style would be like trying to ride a bicycle without wobbling. It really can't be done. So even riding a bicycle, it's controlled imperfection. The golf swing's the same. We're not robots, we're not machines, and even if we were, we've got 13 long clubs in the bag and 13 variations on the swing. So the principle of balance in the golf swing, we call it the sense of having a swing plane. The way that our swing works is at its best when it's in plane, and that's close to the balance point. Now, when my dad adjusted the training wheels, he put my training wheels about 2 or 3 inches off the floor. And I went around the garden and I learnt to ride the bicycle, and that was the limit of my imperfection. I was wobbling in and out of balance. You can imagine Jim Furyk's dad. Well, he put the training wheels about 6 inches off the floor. So Jim had a very exciting time learning to ride a bicycle. He was wobbling this way and that way. But you see, whether you're Lance Armstrong, you or me, learn to ride a bicycle, balance is the optimum. And going down the hill, Bradley Wiggins doesn't wobble very much. Going up the hill, he wobbles a lot. And the golf swing's just the same. We swing very close to plane and balance hitting a driver, but when we're hitting a bunker shot with cut spin, it's like the bike is wobbling. So, the Explanar, it seems simple, it is simple. But it's taken me 40 years to make it this simple, to give you the flat surface, the plane fin, the adjustable hoop, and the weighted heavy power roller. We don't use a golf club, we use a weighted roller. So that's what Explanar is. It's the training wheels of the golf swing. And my catchphrase for it is it turns swing thoughts into swing feelings.